Ah, every gardener knows the struggle. You're all set to revive your soil, but, well, the compost pile just isn't ready yet. So, you head to the garden center, buy a bag, and haul it back home. After weeks of doing this, you start to notice two things. Your wallet is definitely lighter, and the results are never quite as rich as promised. That's the point where I decided to stop buying compost altogether. What I discovered not only worked faster, it cost almost nothing and gave me soil alive with worms and microbes. Let's break down what I use instead and how you can do the same in your garden. Compost isn't always what it claims to be. The truth about bag compost is that it often isn't fully composted. So, when you open a bag, you might find chunks of wood that haven't fully broken down. There's often a sour smell, probably from being stored wet, and even worse, there could be traces of herbicides lurking in there, which can really damage your crops. You know, what you're really paying for is just bulk and a lot of marketing, not a concentrated source of nutrition. Even the higher quality options, they cost way more per square foot than most gardeners actually realize. I mean, a raised bed can swallow several bags in one sitting, and yet, the soil still feels lifeless. That's when I started looking for cheaper, faster, and biologically richer alternatives. Instead of waiting months for compost piles to mature, I began adding raw organic matter directly to my soil. Grass clippings, shredded leaves, chopped kitchen scraps, even weeds without seeds, all of these break down faster when placed in direct contact with soil microbes. By layering these materials under a thin mulch, they decompose in place and enrich the soil where plants need it most. A simple ratio that works is 1 part green material to 2 parts brown. For example, mix 1 bucket of fresh lawn clippings with 2 buckets of dried leaves or shredded paper, then tuck it under a top layer of mulch. One of the fastest soil boosters I now rely on is homemade fermented plant juice. It's made by taking soft green plant material like comfrey, weeds, or even vegetable scraps, chopping them up, and mixing them with a bit of sugar or molasses. Alright, so here's the deal. The natural microbes kick off the fermentation process, releasing nutrients into a liquid form. You know, it's pretty simple. You just dilute it at a ratio of 1 part juice to 20 parts water. Then, this nutrient-rich liquid can be poured directly onto your garden beds or even over mulch. And let me tell you, the effect is quick. Within just a few days, the soil surface looks darker, it smells sweet, and you'll see worms rising to the top layer. Instead of waiting months for compost, you're delivering plant-ready nutrients in just a week. It's really something, isn't it? You know, another reason I stopped buying compost is that it provides a pretty narrow range of nutrients. Sure, a bag might claim balance, but the truth is, soil biology really thrives on diversity. It's all about mixing it up for the best results. By using kitchen scraps, weeds, grass, cardboard, and even, rotten fruit, you create a buffet for fungi, bacteria, and worms. For instance, burying banana peels at the base of tomato plants provides both potassium and a sticky food source for decomposers. Mixing crushed eggshells into beds adds calcium, while their texture creates microhabitats for bacteria. One of the simplest methods that actually replace bag compost for me is trench composting. It requires no turning, no piles, and honestly, no waiting for months. You know, perhaps the biggest shift was realizing that mulch itself is a compost factory when managed right. So, to trench compost, you dig a trench about a foot deep between crop rows or along the edge of a bed. Then you add kitchen scraps, pulled weeds, or crop residues, and cover it all with soil. Within a few weeks, earthworms will find the material and break it down right there in place. A thick layer of organic mulch, like straw, shredded leaves, or even wood chips, actually breaks down from the bottom as microbes and fungi work their way upward. Over time, the need for outside compost just vanished. Beds fed with fresh organics, trench composting, and mulch now stay dark, crumbly, and full of worms. If you've been depending on bagged compost, it might be time to rethink that routine. Soil doesn't need something manufactured and shipped in plastic. It needs fresh, local, diverse inputs that are right at your fingertips. With trench composting, fermented plant juice, mulch layering, and direct feeding, you can skip the store altogether and still grow thriving crops. Try starting with one method this season and see how fast your soil transforms. For more proven shortcuts that save money and supercharge your garden, make sure you subscribe to Hydrohaven and share this with other gardeners who are ready to stop wasting money on bagged compost. The garden will thank you, and your soil will come alive faster than you think.